What's up, family? What's up, family? It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. There's a lot of things going on in the NFL this weekend. You know, we got games on Saturday, got games on Sunday. Week 16 is lit. Everybody's focusing for the playoffs. NFC playoffs is pretty much sewn up for the most part. It's just all about the seeding. Who's going to be the number one seed right now? Technically, Seattle's the number one seed. Is Seattle the best team in the NFC? I don't think so. Then you got the AFC. In the AFC, because the NFC is pretty much showing up. The Rams have a shot. I don't think they're getting in. I told you at the beginning of the season, I think they'll be 8-8. Looks like they'll be 9-7. In the AFC, Tennessee still has a shot. You know, they still have a shot to get in. But the AFC is mostly receiving as well. Where the Patriots have a first round bye. You know, so if they don't, I think they fuck. But we're gonna get into all that right now. Here's my week 16 picks. Let's start with right here. You got Houston at Tampa. Houston desperately needs this game. I say desperately. I mean desperately needs this game. If they're going to be in the playoffs, they desperately need this game. And you got to go against Jameis Winston, who's going to put up a lot of yards, who's going to throw some touchdowns, may throw a couple of picks. But because Houston's defense has been so bad with all the injuries they've had, and it's all about can they protect Deshaun Watson, which most part they haven't, and just factoring in that Tampa has a stout defense. They stop the run. The secondary isn't good, but they can get after the quarterback, which may create a turnover to themselves. I'm taking Tampa. You got Buffalo at New England. Can Buffalo dethrone the New England Patriots? Now, the New England Patriots have been reeling. Of course, they beat Cincinnati last week, but everybody beat Cincinnati. And offensively, they're just stuck because they're not very good, not a lot of talent. It seems like they can't really rely just Edelman. They can't really rely on that. Things are just out of sync. Then you got a Buffalo defense. There's a squad. Can they put up the same kind of performance in New England that say they put up a few weeks ago in Dallas? That's the question. Can they perform like that? Can Josh Allen be efficient? But this is New England's defense they're going up against, not Dallas's. You know, you got the two best corners in the AFC, if not in the league this year. You know, I want to take Buffalo so bad. I want to. I want to. But at the end of the day, these are the Patriots. People lost a lot of money going against the Patriots. Don't do it this week. I'm taking New England. Then you got the Rams against San Francisco. Richard Sherman's going to be back. The Rams, I told you, I think there was going to be 8-18 this year. Looks like they'll be 9-7 because I expect them to beat. I think they play Arizona next week, and they're going to miss the playoffs. I'm not shocked, and it's a shame with all the top tier talent they have on this team. Just look, you have the best defensive player in football in Aaron Donald. You now have Jalen Ramsey. You got Clay Matthews has been a beast this year. The other linebacker's been a beast this year. Littleton, he's been a beast this year. That's just on the defensive side. Now, Todd Gurley and his knees, and they're gonna have to make some changes to the offensive line. You know, that team has a lot of guys that they're paying big money to, and they're not making the playoffs. Largely because I'm not really sold on Jared Goff. I put it out there. Take away a running game from Jared Goff, I'm not really sold on. And at the end of the day, Sean McVay, everyone's praising him, and he deserves some praise for the most part. All he's given them is the stretch play. Take away the stretch play from that offense, you see they're an average football team. I said this last year. Everybody, motherfuckers thought I'm crazy, but now they're going to San Fran, and I think the San Fran defense is going to be back to normal. I'm taking 49ers. Those are Saturday picks. Now let's get to Sunday, week 16. We got Jacksonville going to ATL. I hope ATL doesn't win this game because ATL doesn't win this game, they can lose out and get the running back that they need to go with that passing game. That's what they need right now. That's what they need, plus some offensive line help. ATL should lose, but they won't. Jacksonville's in disarray. I understand people want to look at it because, say Tom Coughlin is out or whatever, and Coughlin fucked the bag up in Jacksonville. That's my guy, New York. G-Man, he gave us 2 Super Bowls. I love him, but he fucked the bag up over there. He banked on Blake Bortles, and he fucked up some money over there, and he pissed off a lot of guys. You had so much talent, and guys are leaving. That's not good. But Atlanta, taking Atlanta in that game. They got Baltimore, Cleveland. Once again, Baker Mayfield is running his mouth. I don't know why. This motherfucker just won't shut the fuck up. He just won't shut the fuck up. Talking about they just wanted to make him throw. Lamar Jackson. It's funny. I give the nickname the video game to Patrick Mahomes. I got to give that nickname kind of to Lamar Jackson. The fact that you're leading the league in touchdown passes and one of the top 5 running backs in the league. I mean, seriously, people, I'm not making this up. The man has rushed for 1,100 yards. What Lamar Jackson is doing is what guys have done on Madden when you create a player and he's throwing and running and there's nothing you can do about it. This is the kind of shit you see on Madden. He's doing it in real life. The only question I have, and I've always suspected this because there's a reason why this hasn't been done. How long is he going to be able to do this and stay healthy? That's my only question. I think it's going to be payback. I think they're going to put foot to ass in Cleveland. Cleveland's had a horrible season. Too much fuck shit going on over there. Cleveland's done. Taking Baltimore. Then you got New Orleans, Tennessee. I think Tennessee is going to win this game just to keep their playoff hopes alive. They need this game. I understand we're talking strength versus strength. They run the ball, and New Orleans stops the run. And but Ryan Tannehill's different at home. And more importantly, the Saints aren't the same on the road. I'm rolling with Tennessee in the upset. Carolina against Indy. I think Indy bounces back with a home win against Carolina. They're starting the young kid, Will Greer. I think Indy's defense is going to feast on that. He'll look good at first, but attrition, overtime, 4 quarters. I'm taking the Colts. Cincinnati at Miami. Do I have to pick one? I guess by default I'm going to take Miami because I like Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's at the very least has been throwing for some yards. I'm taking Miami. Pittsburgh at the Jets. Le'Veon against his old team. He's going to get booed by some Steelers fans that are there, but at the end of the day, it wasn't Le'Veon's fault. He's the one that got shortcutted. He's the one that got shorted. Pittsburgh didn't do right by him. These are just facts, people. Pittsburgh Steelers did not do right by him. These are facts. He did what he had to do. Where he fucked up is picking the Jets. That's where he fucked up. But that's a whole nother story. Pittsburgh desperately needs this game. And I stress that word desperately because if they lose, Tennessee wins. Enough said. I'm taking Pittsburgh. Giants against Washington. Battle Danny Dimes. Then you got Dwayne Haskins. This is going to be a continuous battle in the NFC East. Now, it's not about, I always said, it's not about if Danny Dimes is going to be a good quarterback. Is he going to be better than Dwayne Haskins? He looked far better than Dwayne Haskins in the first game, of course. That was his first time playing. Now Dwayne Haskins got a few games on his belt. Danny Dimes is coming back off an injury. Okay. I want the Giants to lose this game. I don't want nothing getting in the way of us getting Chase Young. Nothing getting in the way of us getting Chase Young. Nothing. You will lose and lose royally. I don't care about your matchup. Light it up. Be a 38-40 game, but lose. But lose. I'm taking Washington. Then you got Detroit against Denver. I'm going to take Denver for the simple fact Drew Lock has been balling. And Detroit, Matthew Stafford, they haven't had Stafford in so long. Detroit's looking towards next year, as they should. I'm taking Denver. Then you got Oakland. Oakland against the Chargers. Oakland should have won that game last week, but they pissed that away late. The last game in Oakland. Then you got the Chargers. Basically, Phillip Rivers is playing for his job if he has any chance of keeping that job next year. I'm taking the Chargers. Then you got the big game, Dallas at Philly. I would love to see the Dallas Cowboys lose this game. They should win this game. Keyword should. Talent-wise, it's a mismatch. But the Dallas Cowboys find ways to fuck things up. And the fact that it took them this long to realize run the football, you'll win, shows me something ain't right there. I want to go with Philly so bad, but I don't trust Carson Wentz. I'm taking the Cowboys, but I want to see him lose. Then you got Arizona against Seattle. I'm taking Seattle because Seattle needs this win if they're going to keep the number one seed. They need home field advantage if they have any chance of making the Super Bowl. I'm taking Seattle. KC against Chicago. I'm rolling with the Chiefs. Chiefs need that number two seed badly, badly. And the way their defense has been playing, Mitchell Trubisky, Chicago needs to fix that situation next year. I'm taking the Chiefs. Last but not least, Green Bay at Minnesota. Minnesota is far too loaded to lose this game. I understand Green Bay is 11-3, but this is a talent mismatch. Just like you say, Dallas and Philly is a talent mismatch. This game right here is a talent mismatch. A talent mismatch. Minnesota is far more talented than the Green Bay Packers. Handle your business. If you're serious about winning the Super Bowl, making it there, handle your business. Taking the Vikings. It's your boy Urban Sports Guru. I'm out. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, let me know what you think. I'm out. Salute.